Hi diddly ho neighborinos, and welcome back to Kerplunk Media. So I was on a vision quest, right? This morning. It's Mother's Day if you're watching it on date of upload. So happy Mother's Day, motherfuckers. And, that's my kindest regards to all you. I gave my wife Mother's Day greetings because she's a mother to be. I'm a father to be, so Father's Day better be lit. That's all I'm saying. No, okay, so check this out. That's not what we're here. We're here, yeah, moms are cool, all that kind of stuff. Absolutely great. Love moms. But you know what I love more is Blu-rays. I'm totally kidding. That's a very joke. Ha ha ha. We're all making funnies here. But okay, check this out. So I was at a video store, oddly enough. No, I didn't time travel, but there's a video store relatively close to where I live. And it's like still a mom and pop owned like a video rental store, and it's really cool to go to. And I decided I'm going to take my nephew to go see a video store so he could see how dinosaurs used to watch movies. And the results were not spectacular, and so that's kind of why I am making this video. I'm talking here about getting old and still loving physical media, and I'm going to tell you all about my things. I was ranting to my wife about this morning, so she's here working the camera, hearing this for a second time. Round of applause for what those moms do.
Happy Mother's Day.
It's true what they say, a mother will do anything for her child. Okay, so check this out. So we go to the video store, right? And my nephew, like I said, could not be any more disinterested if he tried. And I'm trying to show him, like, oh, look at, it's just like my room, but like you go and you rent these and they tell you like, oh, you got this many business days to bring it back and all this kind of stuff. And trying to talk about the computer systems, just trying to give him that experience of like, this is how it was when I was a kid. But in the process of doing this, I realized I sounded like my grandpa when my grandpa would take me to antique shops and be like, this is how we played Jacks by the Soda Fountain. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck, And so then I started feeling old, and that freaked me out a little bit because I'm bringing a little one into this earth. And if my nephew doesn't care, my son is not going to give two shits about physical media. And that is harrowing to me. So I just kind of wanted to reflect on physical media and like why I still like it. So, and why I still like it and just kind of how it was back in the day. So like one thing I really love about physical media, and this is my favorite part, is like the art aspect of it. Like I still get a thrill the same way I did when I was a kid. Like, you go to the video store, right? All these old people watching. Welcome to my channel. I'm old as well. But remember video stores? Remember you go and you couldn't watch the trailer online. You couldn't go and you're on Netflix and there's the trailer starts auto playing and all that kind of stuff. All you had to go off of. Here, I'm gonna give you a little play-by-play. Let's say I'm at the video store. Now, I'm a really big fan of the movie House from 1980-something. The one, House. We all know House. Let me find it, just so we all... Because I'm not talking about the Japanese film that's in the Criterion Collection. I'm talking about the American House. And I wish I could find it fast. Because I don't edit my videos. So right now, I'm just kind of burning daylight, so to speak. Here we go. Look, remember House? We all remember House. It's got William Catt, George Wendt, Richard Mole, Kay Lenz, all the boys and girls. We all remember this movie, right? So I'd be in the video store, and as a fan of that movie, and I see, oh my god, there's a House 4? I haven't seen House 2 through 3, let alone House 4. And all you got to go off of, right, is the title, hopefully it gets you, the tagline, hopefully that gets you, and the cover art. Oh, that got me when I was a kid. Believe me, I want to see a floating hand in a window saying 4. Never happens in the movie, sorry to say. But, and then you look on the back. There's, got some pictures. I know from this I'm like, okay, this movie's going to have gore. This movie's going to have 3 guys in a red light. And this girl's got blood on her. I'm probably going to rent this. But, you nowadays, before you go see a movie, you've got the internet. You've got all these leaks like, oh, this person just got added to this cast. Oh my god, the scene at the end is unbelievable. Non-stop. I feel like we know everything about movies before they're even released. Because you're there the entire step of the way. There's trailers. They do trailers for trailers nowadays, right? You click on a trailer on YouTube, and it shows you 3 seconds of the 30-second trailer, and it's like, don't skip it, because this is the trailer. Like, we have trailers for... I have ADD, and that is some ADD shit even for my taste, But not back in my day, folks. We just saw this, and we're like, yeah, that looks cool, give it a rent, I think that's really cool. So goddamn, I wish I scripted this because now I forgot what my original point was. But hey, that's why we're all here, folks. Do you remember what my original point was, lovely Campbell?
Yeah, like our kids not gonna appreciate.
Yeah, they're not gonna know. They're. If I'm like, yo, let's watch this movie, dude. They're gonna be like, well, hold on, let me watch the trailer first. And it's like, it's kind of spoilers, right? But I'm very self-aware right now that I sound like an old man. Okay, so I get it, and especially if you're born past 2004, I sound like this is a geriatric rant. But another physical media thing that I have is like even with music, right? So music was even more exciting back in the day because you only had like one single or two singles to go off of before that album was released. So you're hoping it's a banger, right? I've always been a huge Green Day fan up until their last few albums. I have my gripes. If you guys ever want to see me review and rank and bitch about Green Day albums, let me know. Probably not. I feel like most people don't really care how I feel about Green Day. But I love that band, right? And I remember back in 2004, they're coming out with American Idiot. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And, I didn't even know that they're releasing a new album. But one morning, I just saw the music video on the world premiere for American Idiot on MTV2 right before school, and I about shit my pants because I had been a Green Day fan for like 7 years prior to that, right? I remember listening to Nimrod soon after it came out in '97, and I fucking was through the roof, and so I'm just waiting for this album, and then, first single comes out, loved it. I saw the trailer. They used to have trailers for albums, guys. You'd be watching TV, and they would have, like, a little 30-second spot that had clips, and I remember they played clips from Holiday and Boulevard of Broken Dreams before I even knew what those songs were, and I was so excited. I'm like, yes, Green Day's about to shit on us again, in a good way, not like they do now. But I'm like, this is so exciting. So I had to sit at home, or not sit at home, I had to be at school that whole day, the day it came out, and just wait for that album to come out. And then finally, I told my mom, I was like, Mom, if you love me, do not buy the Walmart censored version. Because I was kind of a kid at this point. My mom used to, not to shame my mom on Mother's Day, but she used to buy the censored versions of albums because she didn't want me to hear fucking shit and repeat those words. How'd that work out, Mom? I was like, please, if you love me, don't do that to me. And she's like, I'm going to get you the censored version. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that sucks. And I, like, low-key, maybe don't like you today. But then I loved her because then she picked me up early from school with the uncensored version of American Idiot, and I got to listen to it on the way home. Do you know how exciting that was for me as a kid? And I feel like that's some excitement that's missing from physical media, or missing from media in general. Back when we were relying on physical media, you had to wait to get that album. Sometimes you had to wait a couple paydays. You couldn't just go onto YouTube and listen to the full album, go onto Spotify, listen to the full album. And a lot of times, not the case with American Idiot, because I love that album, but a lot of the times you get so excited because you have their first two singles, and then you find out that the band only recorded those two songs, then dicked around for 2 more hours, and that was the album. And then you just cry because you're like, man, I waited 2 weeks to get paid so I could buy this stupid album, and all they did was release 2 good songs that I already heard. So that, I love physical media because of all these reasons, because each one is like a special memory, and they all have their artwork that you look at and be like, oh yeah, this is so cool, and you can hold it in your hands. I feel like a big thing with like streaming is that there's so much, right? And I know this is coming from this guy. I think I have 1,600 movies now. That's a lot. I know. But I know I like these movies. I know the cast that's in them. Some I haven't seen. Every one of them that's I put a pink post-it on are ones I haven't watched yet because I'm trying to kind of organize and actually watch the movies in my collection. So that's what those are, if you guys are wondering. But this is me. This is an expression of who I am. These are the movies that I like. This is me. It's like the same people who collect, works of art that they put on the wall. That's the expression of who they are and the art that they like. This is who I am, and this is the art that I like, And with streaming, what do you do? How do you express that? You come over and be like, dude, check out my Netflix queue. It's popping off today. Look at my watch list. I've only watched 3 of them so far. And that's another thing. You're so bogged down. Like I said, I have all these movies, but on Netflix, you're so bogged down because you can sit there and watch the trailer. You can just, I'll add that to my list. I'll watch it someday. And before you know it, you got 2,000 movies in your queue, and 2,000 new movies are on there. It's just all at once, And like with this, I can just come in and be like, yo, I'm feeling like watching Cop Out today. Said no one ever. But you know what I mean? Like, it's not. I don't look at Clerks and then the trailer starts auto playing, and then I feel like I've seen it because the trailer usually spoils everything. So that's my rant. I don't know how long I've gone on. I don't know if I made a lot of sense because this is off the top of my head. But I just want to make a video for you guys. I wanted to rant. I wanted to be old today. So happy Mother's Day. I'll probably catch you guys again real soon. Hopefully my schedule becomes a little better so I actually upload more. I am working on some stuff. I got a new short film coming out real soon. I've been working on that. That's what I've been doing. If you're like, Michael, where you been? You disappeared on us again. I had a baby on the way, and I'm making a short film, and my dog needs cuddles. So that's where I've been. So have a good night. Drive safe. Party on Wayne. And my health advice for the day is make damn sure, in fact, that you get your daily zinc in.
Coming from the guy who had donuts and Taco Bell this morning.
Stop!